Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your reading for May 23rd, 2022. Please show me what everyone needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. Whoa. Lots of stuff coming out on the feminine side there. Just the way the cards just kind of... For the masculine, please show me what everyone needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. All right, so the songs for the feminine was Larkin Poe, and it was called Mad as a Hatter. It could be about mental illness. The song was actually written in honor of their grandparents because of dementia and schizophrenia. I know that I relate to that within my family. And the key phrase was, "Don't come for me." And in the song, it means mental illness. Please don't come for me. But it also felt like it was a literal message in this reading, don't come for me. So it feels like the feminine is saying, don't come for me, to this mental illness. And what I kept thinking is I consider narcissism and schizophrenia to be pretty much the same thing. So the masculine, what was the song? What was the band? I might have it backwards, but it looked like the band's name was Archive and the song's name was, what was it? Something paint. Spray, not spray paint. Painted something. I don't know. Anyway, it was really interesting. It actually felt like I was, it felt like I was watching a dream. And the masculine was being driven in a car through a wasteland, through, like it seemed like he was getting radiation, or he was getting, he was glowing. He was starting to glow. And he had a driver that looked like an alien, but I felt like it was a spirit guide. And this spirit guide alien was driving him to like a NASA rocket takeoff, and he went into a rocket and he was an astronaut. And then the world was blowing up. His world was blowing up. And that was, what was the key chorus? Burn this city. And it's funny because I noticed yesterday, I forgot when I did the reading, but the name of the masculine song was This Town or something like that. And now this song is Burn This City. So it felt to me like the masculine's world is destroyed and his spirit guide is leading him to safety, but then he ends up in space alone, and it's kind of like he has to build a new world. And I think there was a distant view of Earth, hopefully, or another, like maybe the planet that was burning up wasn't Earth. It looked like there was a whole planet and there was a burning up planet. So anyway, you guys can watch it and figure it out. So yeah, and so he was battling all sorts of things too, like people coming at the car. But it felt like divine intervention. That's what it felt like, divine intervention. But the spirit guide was also kind of sitting there, like kind of shaking his head or like disappointed in himself, maybe. Literally, the spirit guide was sitting there going, oh my gosh, or something. I don't know. Or maybe it was I got him out just in time. And the feminine is saying to this, because it felt like crazy. And the feminine is saying, don't come for me with your crazy. So we'll see. We will see. I'm kind of having fun just with some of these songs that are coming up. All right. So the feminine has strength in the upright in her heart space. So yeah, she's very strong. Very, very strong. And the strength card is also resisting something. So I definitely get that feeling that the feminine is resisting something. Don't come for me. I'm also getting the feeling that the feminine is saying, like, I'm good. I'm good. You also have a protector in that lion. And there's something about hereditary strength as well. This grandparents is making me think of ancestors. So the masculine has the Knight of Swords in the upright. So that's something happening very quickly. That's news. It's wisdom. So the masculine looks like he understands something. He's acting on something very quickly. And it actually kind of feels like the feminine is a bit of a protector. Like she feels like she's standing guard there as this masculine, I don't know, gets whisked or something like that. That's what it felt like. He was getting whisked away and he was glowing. Like he had, and it was like in his stomach area or something. It was like, you couldn't see it. So it's like his solar plexus. All right, let's keep going. I'm trying to be quiet. My man's sleeping. So this is the furthest away from where he's sleeping. I'm on the floor. So the feminine has, is that judgment? Judgment in the reverse. In her inspiration. There's something about to happen. She can see something that's about to happen and she's not going there. She's staying put somehow. She can see something is about to happen. Judgment in the reverse. It could be some kind of like literally Judgment Day in the reverse. Like I'm seeing, this is a very moral card. Like she's like, it actually looks like she just pulled back in her chair. Like, keep that away from me. Like seriously, it's like I'm protecting, I want to say I'm protecting my man. Like there's something in the future, in the immediate future, that she is not going to touch, or she's, I don't know. Let's see. The masculine has the Fool in the upright, so he's running back in time. He's running backwards. It's really feeling like the video, I was going to say the movie, the video, that cat trying to stop him from going home. This is also a new beginning. It's almost like she disagrees with it. I don't know, I'm not sure. But his inspiration is a new beginning. If he's running back to her, she's saying don't. There, now it makes sense. All right, you have the Page of Cups in the upright. In the feminine, strength, fears, and feelings. So she's sorry. She's crushing. She loves him, but don't come for me. Where should I put this there? The masculine has the King of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so she's got this, like, it's like puppy love, but it wouldn't be good judgment. So she's like, I love you, I'm here for you, I'm protecting you, but like maybe we are not a good idea. And he has the King of Coins in the reverse. He could have, I'm really getting the feeling that he's got some kind of wisdom. He's going towards some kind of new beginning, but he has to go backwards. Like, I'm really getting the feeling of going back home, and there are those cats, or that cat, trying to stop him. And he could have lost everything, his strength, fears, and feelings, and his willpower. Yeah, he's running out of energy, like that radiation feeling. I should have brought my magnifying glass. What is that? I think it's, I can't read it. In your intuition, you have, oh wow, you have the King of Coins in the reverse as well. In your intuition. Okay, I think I can read this one. This is Vicious Man. Wow. In your intuition. This could be how you think of him. The masculine has the Rest card in the reverse. Du cœur. Okay, that means softness. It's feeling like weakness. You have the strength. In his intuition, he's feeling weak, but he's depleting you. It's like yesterday. Oh yeah, and I was thinking about the song and the three feminines. That could be like you're cutting one of three chords, or you're cutting a third of a chord, or 1/3 of you is cutting him off, or there could be three women. I was thinking about it yesterday or last night, and it could go so many ways. Because two of those women were trying to pull him up, and it was one of them that dropped him. So that could be within you, or that could be literal somehow. So, yeah, so there's a very strong-minded, principled feminine and a very wise masculine. But you're both weak on coins or energy. It is feeling like letting go of this war-based economy, or you have no choice, because these both feel like bank managers, out of work bank managers, politicians, people that were, you know, for a long time in the upright in this war-based economy. This masculine with this softness. You know what, I should say more like delicate rather than weakness. That's what this is feeling like. It's feeling like delicacy. Because like I'm feeling like a really light, like fragile. It feels fragile. And it could be because he's not, oh, he could have been, I don't know why you're coming up as Vicious Man, feminine. But yeah, don't come after me. And that could be how you feel about it. And this is making him feel very fragile in this new beginning. It's almost like he came for you and you said no, and now he's running back. It's more of yesterday. He has to do it on his own. You love him, but you have nothing left to give him here. And what I just heard was, if they keep trying, that's what they're gonna get. Is you're gonna be sharp with your words. He's gonna get burned, like, and he's delicate. It doesn't feel like a good intuitive mix at the moment. So that could be why you're keeping yourself to yourself there. It's not a good idea. He could be like testing the waters because there's somebody after him, but he really does need to, he needs to get in that spaceship, whatever's going to be up here. He needs to get in that spaceship. He needs to follow this wisdom that maybe he's feeling rather than thinking. He's feeling wisdom. I also just heard he knows better than to reach out to you. He needs to go up into space, for lack of better words. We won't get into that subject because I don't know what it is anyway. All right, so the Ten of Swords in the reverse in the feminine. So this is called advantage, feminine. In your closure, this is a relief. This is a relief. This is putting something behind you. You're putting all of the wounds behind you. This is also an ending, but it's not in the upright where it's, you know, kind of feeling like you're nailed to the floor. You have freed yourself. Like I literally just saw someone levitate off the floor. It's funny that I'm reading this on the floor. Hey, maybe I'll levitate while I'm reading. All right, so what does the masculine have? Wow, he has the Ten of Swords in the reverse as well. And yesterday you both had the Magicians. Okay, you are both freeing yourself from something. That is serious healing. Ten of Swords in the reverse twice. That's double relief. So, and this Fool card is also running straight to relief. Okay, so yeah, so he might have did a little temperature check and realized you're saying, no, I love you, but like the feminine's healing herself too. And the other thing that the Mad Hatter means, if you're a Mad Hatter, you both cheated on each other. So that could be, and cheating doesn't necessarily mean infidelity. It can be all sorts of things. It can, you know, just like not telling somebody you spent $500 or something. You know what I mean? If you're in that kind of relationship where you expect to know whatever, you know, different things about each other. So there's a lot of relief that's going to happen in closure. I also feel like closure is an action. So you're both letting things go. That's the action that you're taking. You're letting things go. You're letting... I feel like the feminine is letting her fears go. She feels like she has a lot of faith in herself there. Like maybe letting go of fears of mental illness, especially mental illness that is described by people that don't know what they're talking about. They've just read books. You're trusting your own senses here. And the masculine is letting go of an entire world. That's what I'm feeling like. And it's going to feel like a relief. In some way, he's fighting his way back home to the Ten of Swords in the reverse, to some kind of relief, letting something go, ending something, new beginnings, definitely. Because he is very fragile and depleted and possibly broke here. Like he's starting all over again. He's wiping some kind of slate clean. And it felt like at the end of the video, he was in this space of, all right, that city is burned. Now what do I do? He's in this space of reflection. All right, so in the feminine new beginning, you have the Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah, you're flying free. That transfer that yesterday there was something that was being blocked. There was a transfer that wasn't going to happen. Somebody changed their mind about something. Definitely somebody changed their mind and somebody's going back to square one or whatever, like I just said. But in the near future, the feminine has the Six of Swords in the upright. That's divinely guided. That's peace. That's going down some kind of waterway. That is... It's an open passage, just like the Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's an open passage. It actually always makes me feel like a ship. And this always makes me feel like water. You're following your heart. Your willpower is the Page of Cups. There could be a blonde boy or a child. You could be going to see a child. There could have been someone that this masculine, maybe he was supposed to pay something up towards this trip or child's trip even, and they didn't. But it's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. Something is still going to happen. All right, what does the masculine have on this piece and moving on? They have the Ten of Coins in the reverse. So that's taking a chance. It's gambling. It is putting on a brave face. It's, again, they're losing everything. Or they're letting everything go. Because whatever they're in has been like radiation. It's been hurting them. It's been sucking them dry. So they need to let everything go. It's like you're both letting different things go, and you're going in different directions as well. So I'm not sure why you're both in the same reading. But anyway, let's keep going. The feminine has the Ace of Swords in the upright. So that was the truth. This is the truth. Harsh truth. The feminine is sitting on a throne. She's very, very strong, but she's sitting on a nail. Whoa. Like she's being tested. It's like the ground beneath her is extreme, but she's strong. And she won't, oh wow, she won't give up her God. Whoa. The masculine has, well, there we go. The masculine has the world in the reverse beneath his feet. He's seen the signs. He got the message. He's like, I need to relieve myself of this, wow, this world that is, like, this is just his personal space. This could be a job. This could be anything. But like there were fires all around him as he was being led away to relief, to safety, to this new beginning. But it's not with this feminine. She's saying no. He has to go his own way. He's also running from this gamble. It's almost like he gambled that you wouldn't move on, but you did. You are. He lost that gamble. You're not there. He's got to go his own way. And this is all being done with love and because you have nothing left to give. Like it feels like this person's kind of afraid to even touch you in the 5D because you're like, don't. You have vicious man in your intuition when it comes to this person. It's like a little pinky. Like they're so delicate. They're so soft. They're oh. All right, you have the Eight of Wands in the upright in the feminine. Information, something moving quickly, being very energetic. Okay, someone's doing like belly dance. Someone's doing something, they're like moving to get rid of demons. To get rid of anger. You're moving, you're walking, you're doing something fun here. You're getting together with other people. Or you were. And they might have had bad energy, bad juju. I feel like it's like, I just keep hearing, shake it off. Like you shook something off. But this is being clear of that, whatever it is. I don't know. You shook something off. This bad, something was making you mad. Something was making you feel like you weren't connected. The masculine energy has the Two of Coins in the reverse. On the Eight of Wands in the upright. Missing information. Being forced to do something. Overdrawn account. Lost letter. He missed something like that dance that you were doing, or that communication. He didn't get it. You might have sent him a message and he didn't get it. So he left. He went somewhere. That Ten of Swords. Like I was saying, he relieved himself of something, like he's in that spaceship, but he didn't get a message from you first. Or he didn't message you first. The masculine left without saying anything. And it feels like, yeah, you're not there anymore. Okay, he might have looked for you and you're not there. Or he doesn't know where you are. I'm not sure. It feels like two ships. Ten of Swords in the reverse, twice, two ships passing in the night. That's what it feels like. But this feminine is very pure. And she's balancing on a needle. Like there was a test and she passed. But someone else has to do something over again. This is so confusing. I'm seeing two different storylines and trying to figure out how they go together. 10 of Wands in the reverse, in the feminine. Oh, wow. So you are releasing a burden because this is actually called obstacle. You're trying to. It's not as bad as the 10 of Wands in the upright. It's like the remnants of something. You're like an icebreaker though. So you're steadily working through these obstacles in your head. Okay, so you're letting go of limitations within you, things that you thought were limitations. It's like the other day when I said that the feminine was senseless, and I forgot to say you're following your heart, not your programmed brain. This is feeling like the masculine yesterday. You're letting go of programming. They program obstacles into us so that we don't see ourselves as strength in the upright. So we don't see ourselves as magicians, as creators, as beings that create with our mind, because that's will be called schizophrenic by people in 10 of Swords in the upright, like very learned, but only of the book, not of the esoteric. Whew. All right, let's just move along. 8 of Wands in the upright, in the masculine, in their headspace. Okay, so yeah, so they want to communicate, but you're blocked. Obstacle in your head, you're blocked. Don't come after me. Now they want to communicate. Now they understand some kind of wisdom. And it's something they're moving really quickly. They're going into outer space. And there's a broken communication connection there with obstacle in your head space. But there you are being very strong in your heart space. You're choosing not to, for some of you, you're choosing to be loyal. You could have been or you are a Mad Hatter. You could be a Mad Hatter in a relationship and I keep getting this not cheating. Somebody's not cheating. Somebody's being very loyal. I don't know how it fits into the rest of it, but in the feminine's advice, she has the Page of Wands in the reverse. Your advice is to you're going to tell someone, okay, this is a Mad Hatter. This is a feminine who has been unfaithful and is telling a Knight of Wands, or sorry, a Page of Wands, You're telling someone, or the feminine is telling someone something uncomfortable. This person in this feminine's life is making it difficult. Now this might only be for a few of you, but I'm getting that there's a person in between this needle and this pedestal that this feminine is in her heart, when she's true to her heart, when she's true to herself, when she removes these obstacles. And this is one of those obstacles. There's a masculine energy, a very or maybe this is a child, but I'm getting like a cheating situation where a feminine is saying no to somebody who's trying to get in. Oh, and this masculine knows something. This masculine understands something, or see, there's news. This is news. News travels fast kind of thing. And this, for this feminine to be loyal, she needs to tell this person in her life something that they might not want to hear. They don't want to hear it. It's bad news, but it's the right news. It could be said with love or with an apology, something like that. I'm really getting this. This feminine is thinking about this masculine, not this extra guy. There's an extra guy in here. And the masculine's advice is the plants. It's called fidelity. I got to look more into this double helix thing, that because it seems like the cards go like this. Like this is actually her advice, to be loyal, to be faithful. So, all right, let's just read it the way they came out. So yeah, her advice is to give some bad news to somebody, but it's truthful. And it's like she's just starting to use her willpower in a moral way. Someone's learning how to be true to their heart and not to what she's been told or the programming, whatever, something like that. All right, let's see. What does the feminine not expect? The Two of Wands in the reverse, beside the King of Coins in the reverse. So that's a surprise as well. But it's the breaking of an alliance. So it's kind of like what I was saying yesterday about the masculine. The feminine has to do the same thing. She needs to fly free. Everybody, it's like we're all going through so much right now. It's so confusing, but that Strength card is saying be patient, be strong, be patient. I'm missing something about that Judgment in the reverse. I think that the feminine was about to do something that would have been a bad idea, but she's not. She has strength in her heart. So she's not. And her advice is to tell this person that she was going to have something to do with that Judgment in the reverse. And now she's not going to, because she is looking with love at this King of Coins in the reverse. I want to see what that says. Oh, I can't read it. But he's almost out of energy and or money. he has no stability. He might have lost a job. And in his intuition, yeah, he's feeling very fragile. Okay, so some kind of news that he's going to get is going to bring him a whole pile of relief. And he's going to communicate, or he's going to move very quickly. He's going to try to communicate. The feminine, I don't think she's going to get it, or she's going to communicate and he's not going to get it with that 2 of coins in the reverse. So there's a lot of missed communication here. Just like the 10 of coins in the reverse with the 6 of swords, it's like she left. She got on her ship. They're both getting on ships. Hers left already. Hers left first, or hers is leaving or about to leave, but so is his. They both have to let go of everything they've been taught. The idea about money. I don't know what I'm saying here, you guys. The message here is for both the masculine and the feminine. They both have to let go of tradition. They have to let go of ownership. They have to, whoa. I just heard, imagine you're walking into heaven alive. What do you bring? Faith. Wow. Okay, guys. The masculine, what they don't expect is the Ace of Coins in the reverse. So they're going to trip over something. They're going to trip over something. They're going to trip over, this is called money. They're getting weak. Somebody might literally be hungry. This is called fidelity. The masculine needs to keep his faith, whether that is in a person or it's in this spirit guide that is guiding you, this alien or a spirit guide or whatever it is. It looked like an alien in the video, but I felt like it was a spirit guide. It was divine intervention, whisking him away in this 8 of Wands. But I feel like it's like you guys are separated while you're each in your journey of leaving an old world and walking into a new world. Maybe separate worlds. Maybe when you are fully healed, you'll meet them again. Or maybe you'll meet somebody else and they'll meet somebody else. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Keep the faith. Be loyal. For someone, there is something making it difficult for you to balance on this needle. The feminine is balancing on a needle. She's somehow staying in it. And I think it's because she can see the consequences of decisions before she makes them. Like she's making good decisions. She's staying away from things that are not good for her, things that are karmic, things that are, and it's attached to this Fool in the upright. So it feels like that Fool is called extravagance. So she's not making extravagant choices, and when people come towards her with extraordinary, extravagant anything, she's not really paying attention. She's not really listening. She's seeing it as foolish. She's seeing something as foolish. She's seeing like extravagance is making me think of materialism, and somebody's running away from that. Somebody is trying everything here and nothing's working because this person is this part of this masculine who is blowing up his world, or the world around him is blowing up and he needs to get out because it's making him sick, or it's draining him of energy and or money or whatever, health. It's draining him of health. This is going to be a surprise, and it's going to be a breakup of a job or a relationship or something like that. And then I'm also feeling that there's going to be like a lucky accident. A lucky accident. When this person is very, like, again, I'm getting like somebody could be hungry and unexpected money is coming because because there could be an overdrawn bank account. But relief is coming and some kind of communication and whisking away and finding out some kind of news that's going to be a relief to the masculine. Well, I hope that helps somebody. Whew. Let me just take a look. So the message from Spirit to the masculine is that wisdom is here, news is here. The feminine, protect your heart, protect what's important to you. You could be protecting the truth. That masculine could be your own masculine energy, knowing the truth, and you're protecting the truth because you look like you're protecting that Knight of Swords. You're protecting, like you're standing guard against that Judgment in the reverse. It's like you're protecting them by not entertaining foolishness. Foolishness that may or may not have been attached to money. I don't know. I feel like I'm really going out on a limb here, and I know they're wild concepts, but we've really lost touch with, this is going to sound crazy, but the government would have no control of us if we all knew how to live in the woods, if we all knew how to live by the earth, like without stores. I'm not saying I know how to do it, but I just keep getting that message that the more you can learn how, the better. All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.